Hey, what's up, everybody? Back at you with another reaction video. We're going to be doing a part of a new series that I'm doing where we're going to dive into some classics. I don't know if I'm going to call it something like Cracking the Vault or something. I don't know. Who cares? But I've been listening to a lot of new music and checking out new things and getting requests from others. But another aspect I wanted to do is maybe expose people to something, or just go back and discover, revisit the old, get a dose of nostalgia with my OGs. So today we're going to be checking out one of the GOATs. We're going to go back in time and check out Eminem, Marshall Mathers. Now we're going to check out something from the prior to the Dre area, something off the Slim Shady LP, something off the Marshall Mathers LP, and probably something off the Eminem show, depending on how we're doing with time. It's probably like one song off each. You know, it was so impactful. I'm 34 now. When these records came out, I mean, I must have not even been a teenager, barely a teenager. And so all of this within this span of like 1999 to 2003, right? Just like this 4-year span was just so impactful. Where at the time it seemed like it was just such a ongoing thing, but it was just such a glimpse in time that this man had so much impact on the world and music itself, and just he's just imprinted himself just being an absolute legend in every single way. So love him, hate him, you have to respect him, and I'm very much looking forward to listening to these records because I haven't seen these videos since I was probably a teenager or something. Because believe it or not, kids, when we were younger, we got to see whatever was on MTV, and then we never got to see it again when it went away. So let's dive into it. Please like the video, sub to the channel, come hang out with your guy, and let's do this. Let's check out Eminem, the first song, Just Don't Give a Fuck. The nostalgia is so crazy. Just makes you realize how fast time goes by, you know?
What you thought it wasn't, it means the brothers represent and the 30 doesn't. I be the F-O, the double G.
It's so legendary, man.
Slim Shady, brain dead like Jim Brady. I'm a M.
The whole thing with him and his mom was so nuts, you know? About like, he just came out talking about killing his wife. It just shows here, he was as a kid, like he's portraying, he's a little kid, then he comes out of his room one day and then just snaps one day, like he's drinking her liquor, looks like. He comes out of his room one day and just chokes her out.
Slim Shady, brain dead like Jim Brady. I'm a M80, you little like that Kim lady. I'm buzzing, dirty dozen, naughty rotten rhymer. Person that you play is worse than Morty Schottenheimer. You acting in the motherfucker you bitch your style from. You ain't gonna sell 2 copies if you press a double album. Admit it, fuck it, while we come.
This beat isn't even that great. I mean, I love the beat because it's so iconic and just the song for what it is. But if you just heard this beat with no connection to it, nowadays somebody put this beat in front of you, you'd be like, what the fuck is this? But he raps so good and what he's saying is so freaking entertaining that the song, I miss this. I miss the stripped down beats with people that can just rap so well where you're so invested into what they're saying.
Coming out in the open, I'm doing acid, crack, smack, coke, and smoking dope then. My name is Marshall Mathers, I'm an alcoholic. I have a disease and they don't know what to call it. Better hide your wallet, cause I'm coming up quick to strip your cash. Bought a ticket to your concert just to come and whip your ass. Bitch, I'm coming out swinging, so fast that'll make your eyes spin. You getting knocked the fuck out like Mike Tyson. The proof is in the pudding, the stats that Sean Holtman. I'll slit your motherfucking throat worse than Ron Goldman.
I miss Trailer Park Eminem, man.
So when you see me on your block with 2 blocks screaming fuck the world like Tupac, I just don't give a fuck. Talking that shit behind my back, dirty Mac and telling your boys that I'm on crack, I just don't give a fuck. So put my tape back on the rack, go run and tell your friends my shit is whack, I just don't give a fuck. But see me on the street and duck, cause you gon' get stuck, stolen, snuck, cause I just don't give a fuck. I'm nicer than Pete, but I'm on a search to crush a milk bone. I'm everlasting, I melt vanilla ice like silicone.
It was so sick because he came out, he wasn't trying to be like anybody. He just had it figured out who he is. He was just so, he dealt with so much in life. Like his pain threshold was just so it was just so up there with everything he's already been through. He's like, I just am who I am, and this is what it is. And he just went in and legendary.
I'm ill enough to just straight up dish you for no reason. I'm cold in it's no season when it's
Somewhere in a bar, this guy sitting there like, oh, I was in an Eminem video. I mean, that's probably, we don't even know who that is. That could be like proof for somebody in the alien suit.
20 below freezing, flavor with no seasoning. This is a sneak preview. I dish your magazine and still won't get a weak review. I make your freak leave you. Smell the Folgers crystals. This is lyrical combat. Gentlemen, hold your pistols. But I form like Voltron and blast you with my soda missiles. Slim Shady, Eminem was the old initials. Extortion, snorting, supporting abortion. Pathological liar, blowing shit out of proportion. Illumious, zanious, spontaneous, sporadic, impulsive thinker.
This is literally giving me a midlife crisis right now, dude. I'm just I can remember like the smell of my bedroom of being a kid and just listening to this and oh man, Eminem, what you've done for us, man.
Impulsive drinker, addict, half animal, half man.
You know the craziest thing too? I remember, Eminem was so controversial. And this is where I learned in life where good people have nothing to hide. Usually people with big mouths that are making screwed up jokes and just saying foul things. That's because they really don't have anything to hide. And so they really came after Eminem because he was saying all this controversial shit. But it's like, what other huge celebrities' kids do you see being as I don't want to say well-behaved because that sounds like judgmental, but as Eminem's daughter? You've never heard about Eminem's daughter dancing on a table or getting caught with, doing some Lindsay Lohan shit or something like that, right? And everybody, like when I was a kid, like everybody, all the mainstream, I mean, that's why it always surprises me how hard Eminem has it out for Trump. You would think he would understand how the media works, but I don't know, man.
Dumping your dead body inside of a fucking trash can with more holes than an Afghan. So when you see me on your block with 2 blocks screaming fuck the world like Tupac, I just don't give a fuck. Talking that shit behind my back.
It's crazy to think when this came out. So when they were talking about Tupac, that always seemed, Tupac died in 94, 95, I want to say 94. So this came out in 99 or 98, maybe, in 98, 99, something like that. So, that was within an earshot. And so when this came out, I'd be like, oh man, old school Tupac, that was such a long time ago. So now it's like, literally, take that time span of now and between when this song came out is 4 times the amount of time that between when this happened and Tupac died. So, man, just appreciate whatever era we're in right now, whenever you're seeing this.
Dirty Mac and telling your boys that I'm on crack. I just don't give a fuck. So put my tape back on the rack. Go run and tell your friends my shit is whack. I just don't give a fuck. But see me on the street and duck. Cause you finna get stuck, stolen, snuck. I just don't give a fuck. Somebody let me out this limousine. I'm a cage demon. On stage screaming like Rage Against the Machine. I'm convinced I'm a fiend. Shooting up while this record is spinning. Clinically brain dead. I don't need a second opinion. Fuck dropping a jewel. I'm flipping the sacred treasure. I bite your motherfucking style just to make it fresher. I can't take the pressure. I'm sick of bitches. Sick of nagging bosses bitching while I'm washing dishes. In school I never said much. Too busy having a head rush. Doing too much rush. Had my face flushed like red blush. Then I went to Jim Beam. That's when my face sprayed. Went to gym in 8th grade. If the women's swim team. Don't take me for a joke. I'm no comedian. Too many mental.
But he knew he was funny. He's got great comedic timing. And I've said this before, but people with a lot of trauma are typically funny. That's why a lot of rappers have a real funny side. They can't often show it because they don't want to come across sweet or whatever, but a lot of rappers are really funny because they've been through so much trauma. Your favorite comedians have been through a lot of things in life. Like, you're not just funny by, oh, I'm goofy. Funny people have experienced some bullshit, which it did something to their soul where they understand something. And Eminem's definitely one of them because he's fucking hilarious. I remember one time I was driving and he's listening to that song where, what was that song? I know he's talking about like a fat girl chasing him, and he da 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 go magic dick. I don't know. It's hilarious. Whatever that song is. Oh, but I literally had to pull my car over. I was laughing so hard I had to pull my car over when I was like 16. I think I was driving stoned, and I had to pull over and just laugh it out because I just visualized what he was talking about. Where he's getting chased by a fat girl, and he started chasing her back, and then he that fat to death.
Coke and smoking weed again. I'm going up over the curb, driving on the median. Finally made it home, but I don't got the key to get in. So when you see me on your block with 2 blocks screaming fuck the world like Tupac, I just don't give a fuck. Talking that shit behind my back, dirty Mac and telling your boys that I'm on crack, I just don't give a fuck. So put my tape back on the rack, go run and tell your friends my shit is whack, I just don't give a fuck. But see me on the street and duck, cause you finna get stuck, stolen, snuck, I just don't give a fuck. Shit, fuck every outsider. Pace 1.
That was everybody in the early 2000s flipping off the camera for their MySpace pictures because of Eminem.
Pace 1. Young Z. The entire world. DU.
Ah, dude, that was sick. All right, let's dive into, let's watch Role Model. That was one of my favorite songs back in the day. It isn't one of the, I'm trying to play songs that aren't like the everyday, like the My Name Is, or, like these are all mainstream hits, obviously, but they're like as the deep cuts for mainstream hits, like the deep cuts of videos, at least. So we're going to check out Role Model by Eminem. See, he's always been comedic. He's always had a thing for being funny. Like, he knows he's being funny. He's probably high as hell when they made this. That's such a just classic, just Dr. Dre sonically. Like, you can just feel the Dre texture on this beat. I don't know if Dre actually composed it, but he definitely mixed it. It just leaves such a pocket for the MC. That's such an art that's nowadays music, it's kind of like F1, right? Like F1, it's 80% car, 20% driver. Like if you put a garbage driver in a great car, they're not going to do as well as a great driver in a great car. A great driver in a great car is always going to win. So that's kind of how it is with beats and rappers. Now you get the producers and the technology, you can make such fire beats. So it's like 80% beat, 20% rapper. So you still get a garbage rapper on a great beat, but then sometimes you get a great rapper on a great beat, and those are the hits. But back then, the beats, they were great in their own way, but they couldn't just carry a song on their own. Like, you wouldn't just listen to this beat without somebody rhyming on it, but it just took somebody so great to take these beats to a next level, and I just really miss that about hip-hop.
I'm cancerous, so when I dish, you wouldn't want to answer this if you responded back with a battle rap you wrote for cannabis. A hellspawn, dropping a stealth bomb, 6 mics in a source, they borrow one from LL's arm.
Oh, this is kind of cool. First I was annoyed, like, oh, I found a censored version, but I've actually never heard the censored version. So this is like hearing a whole nother song in a weird way. How crazy is that they used to? So now, I mean, when you hear a rap song on the radio and they got to censor it, they just cut it out and you hear the beat, right? Because they're not going to go back and re-record some shit. Back then, they would record clean versions and dirty versions, which is crazy to think about.
So when I dish, you wouldn't want to answer this if you responded back with a battle rap you wrote for cannabis. A hellspawn, dropping a stealth bomb, 6 mics in a source, they borrow one from LL's arm. You beat for me, I'ma even the score equally. Take you on Jerry Springer and beat your ass legally. I get too funny off a 20, hop on a snowboard and hit a tree harder than Sonny Bono. Oh no! So if I said I never get buzzed, that would mean I lie and get butt more than the president does. Hillary Clinton tried to slap me and call me a pervert. I took her tonsils out and fed her sherbert. My nerves hurt, and lately I'm on edge. Rap Vanilla Ice and ripped out his...
This is so, dude. Oh man, like he knew he was gonna piss some people off. I mean, he's dressing up as a priest, rapping in the fucking Catholic, what's it called, confession thing. And
oh no! So if I said I never get buzzed, that would mean I lie and get butt more than the president does. Hillary Hillary Clinton tried to slap me and call me a pervert. I took her tonsils out and fed her sherbert. My nerves hurt. Lately I'm on.
That's so funny. You know, because they give you ice cream when you get your tonsils out, and it's like Hillary Clinton tried to call me a pervert, so I slapped her, took her tonsils out, and fed her sherbet. That's another one that reminds me. He's got a lyric in a song. Gotta remember what the song calls, but he says, "I got a blowjob from Paula Jones. I stuffed my dick so far down her mouth, my balls broke both of her collarbones." Shit's so funny.
And ripped out his blonde dreads. Every girl I ever went out with is gone. Follow me and do exactly what the song says.
Oh my God.
Back, fake, sick, get out.
Look, he's got the little boy walking in there. That's so wrong, dude.
What the song says. Talk back, fake, sick, get out of school from people. Before you do something that's illegal. I'm dumb enough to walk in a store and steal. So I'm dumb enough to ask for a date with Lauryn Hill. Some people only see that I'm white, ignoring skill. Cause I stand out like a green hat with an orange bill.
Anybody that ever says Eminem is overrated, like, you need to go back and listen to these old tracks and just see like how, I mean, this was in like 99 or 2000. I mean, he was trolling, like, who else was funny like this at the time? I mean, at the time it was still like baggy clothes and being hardcore. And I mean, when this white trailer park guy came along and was just rapping about feeding Hillary Clinton sherbet, like, dude, this was just such trailblazing stuff.
But I don't get pissed, y'all don't even see through the mist. How the fuck can I be white? I don't even exist. I get a clean shave, bathe, go to a rave, and dig myself up out of my grave. My middle finger won't go down, how do I wave? And this is how I'm supposed to teach kids how to behave. Now follow me and do exactly what you see. Don't you wanna grow up to be just like me? Women eat. Now don't you wanna grow up to be just like me? Me and Marcus Allen went over to see Nicole when we heard a knock at the door. Must have been Ron Gold. Jump behind the door, put the session on hold. On the white Bronco. My mind won't work if my spine don't jerk. I slap Garth Brooks out of his rhinestone shirt. I'm not a player, just an ill rhyme sayer that'll spray an aerosol can up at the ozone layer. My rap style's warped. I'm running out the morgue with your dead grandmother's corpse to throw it on your porch. Jumped in a chicken horn cartoon with a cake on and beat up.
I mean, this whole song, this whole song is about nothing, and it's amazing. Like, now rappers make songs about nothing, but they're talking about just like, okay, some stereotypical rapper shit. I mean, he's rapping about nothing in the funniest way possible. He's just riffing on beat, so it's tight.
With an acorn, I'm about as Norman as Norman Bates with the formative traits of premature birth that was 4 minutes late. Mother, are you there? I love you. Will someone please explain to my brain that I just severed the main vein with it and I'm in pain?
Why'd they censor chainsaw? Like, I understand, like, go to a rave, overdose, dig myself up out of a grave, or like hit mom with a shovel, but why are they censoring the word chainsaw?
I take a breather inside.
Either I'm high or I'm nuts.
Cause if you ain't tilting this room, neither am I. So when you see your mom with a thermometer, then it probably is obvious I got it on with her. Cause when I
When you see your mom with a thermometer shoved up her ass, it's probably obvious I got it on with her. Oh, man. What a freaking legend.
drop a solo hit, it's over with. I bought Cage's tape, opened it, and dubbed over it. Came to the club drunk with a fake eye.
That's such a funny. Kids don't understand dubbing over something. So you would take a disc, or not a disc, a cassette, and there'd be a record and play button. You hit over the record, and you could record over a tape. So sometimes you would troll, you know, like my friend's older brother. So my friend Nate, his older brother, took his No Doubt tape, and then over Don't Speak. Then like 10 seconds into Don't Speak, he went, Nate's gay. Nate's gay. That's whenever you just ruin somebody's tape. I think they came up with a protective measure for that eventually. Like, certain tapes you couldn't overdub, but that was a thing at one point.
Don't you wanna grow up to be just like me? I've been with 10 women who got HIV. Now don't you wanna grow up to be just like me? I've got genital warts and it burns when I pee. Don't you wanna grow up to be just like me? I tie a rope around my and jump from a tree. You probably wanna grow up to be just like me.
That's an absolute classic. Absolute, just fucking classic, man. Let's keep it rolling. Next record we're going to listen to is The Way I Am. Now, we've listened to some kind of goofy records. We're going to get into more of a serious one now because we want to show the... so this was off the Marshall Mathers LP, and I remember when this came out. I think this is when Eminem was just at like peak fame, and the realities of it were really hitting them. And yeah, let's just dive into the record. Like how they use the intro of Kim. If you ever heard the song Kim, go listen to Kim. That shit's crazy.
It would be better if you gave me nothing at all. This album is less than nothing. I can't sell this fucking...
You know, as technology wasn't as prevalent, like, I mean, I'm sure they had to invest $1 million into making this video or whatever, so they really made it an artistic thing. So they took concepts of the album, like where they took that Paul Berman skit sample right there, and they took the intro to Kim, and so it's like the song itself, and even... So this video, even, it looks like the cover of the Marshall Mathers LP, like the same color. So there's just a lot more thought that went into things. So it's kind of like with this abundant technology now, I don't think we get as quality of art anymore, but at least we have more of it. I don't know. It's kind of a toss up. But yeah, man, this, I mean, there'll never be another anything like this movement era run that Eminem had ever again, man. It's just, I'm glad to have been cognizant of it at the time.
You're rapping about homosexuals and Vicodin. Now, I can't sell this shit. Either change the record or it's not coming out.
This song is for anyone. Fuck it. Shut up and listen. Hey, yo.
I sit back with this pack of zigzags and this bag of this weed. It gives me the shit needed to be the most meanest MC on this earth. And since birth, I've been cursed with this curse to just curse and just blurt this berserk and bizarre shit that works. And it sells and it helps in itself to relieve all this tension, dispense and these sentences getting the stress that's been eating me recently off of this chest. And I rest again peacefully. But at least have the decency in you to leave me alone when you free.
Oh my God, I keep saying it too. Being famous would be the worst shit ever. Like, it'd be nice, the money would be nice, and it'd be nice to use your face card at a busy restaurant or something like that. But imagine just sitting down and like when people start acting like they know you, like, ugh, I wouldn't be able to handle it. Not for me.
See me out in the streets when I'm eating or feeding my daughter to not come and speak to me. I don't know you and no, I don't owe you a motherfucking thing. I'm not Mr. Instinct, I'm not what your friends think. I'm not Mr. Friendly, I can be a prick. If you tip me, my tank is on empty. No patience is in me, and if you offend me, I'm lifting you 10 feet. In the air, I don't care who was there and who saw me. Just jaw you, will call you a lawyer, file you a lawsuit. I'll smile in the courtroom and buy you a wardrobe. I'm tired of all you. I don't mean to be mean, but that's all I can be. It's just me, and I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news, every day I am. Radio won't even play my jam, cause I am whatever.
What a great concept for a video. You know, I wonder how much input he had, and probably a lot. I mean, probably had a lot to do with these videos. Yeah, it's just cool. I mean, it's just the mark of a true artist, where they can make you laugh, they can make you cry, they can make you mad. They can take you in every spectrum of human emotion, and there's nobody that does it better than Eminem.
Whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news, every day I am. I don't know, it's just the way I am. Sometimes I just feel like my father. I hate to be bothered with all of this nonsense. It's constant and oh, it's just lyrical content. The song Guilty Conscience has gotten such rotten responses, and all of this controversy circles me, and it seems like the me.
He's hitting this weird. It's like I'm just not. It's like you almost forget how well people can rap. So it's like he's so on the ones and threes that it's almost throwing me off, because you get so used to kind of like this new age, like people either double time in the beat or this kind of like laying behind the beat, but he's just like on the beat like this fucking machine, and it's kind of crazy.
He immediately points a finger at me. So I point one back at him, but
but not the index or pinky or the ring or the thumb. It's the one you put up when you don't give a fuck, when you won't just put up with the bullshit they pull, cause they full of shit too. When a dude's getting bullied and shoots up your school and they blame it on Maryland and the heroin, where were the parents at? And look where it's at, middle of Maryland.
It's weird. Marilyn Manson's one of those characters, been around my whole entire life. Always been very famous, but I've never actually heard any of his music. So maybe I got to dive into some of that. Because I remember him being very controversial too. So, but I'm sure Marilyn Manson compared to what is going on today would be like watching Kids Bop or something.
America, now it's a tragedy. Now it's so sad to see an upper class city having this happening. Then attack Eminem cause I rap this way. But I'm glad cause they feed me the fuel that I need for the fire to burn. And it's burning and I have returned. And I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news, every day I am. Radio won't even play my jam cause I am.
It's almost like he's rapping against the downbeat of the song. It's fucking amazing.
Whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news, every day I am. I don't know, it's just the way I am. I'm so sick and tired of being admired that I wish that I would just die or get fired and drop from my label. Let's stop with the fables. I'm not gonna be able to top on my name is and pigeonholed into some poppy sensation that caught me rotation at rock and roll stations, and I just do not got the patience to deal with these cocky Caucasians who think I'm some wigger who just tries to be black cause I talk with an act.
That's got to be so crazy. I mean, as soon as you get a little bit of clout, people think they can just talk to people like they aren't humans. You know, they think, oh, a lot of people know you, and all of a sudden you're not a real person anymore, and they just say the most out-of-pocket shit, and just, I don't know, it's just a crazy concept.
And grab on my balls so they always keep asking the same fucking questions. What school did I go to? What hood I grew up in? The why, the who, what, when, the where, and the how. Till I'm grabbing my hair and I'm tearing it out. Cause they driving me crazy. I can't take it, I'm racing, I'm pacing, I stand and I sit. And I'm thankful for every fan that I get. But I can't take a shit in the bathroom without.
Imagine you're just like, you go into the bathroom, right? Like you've had a couple beers. You're like, oh, fuck. Run in there, take a frantic piss. Next thing you know, Slim Shady himself walks out of a stall.
Someone standing by it. No, I won't sign your autograph. You can.
That must have actually happened at some point, you know? Like there must have been an inspiration of this where he went into a bathroom and then people were just waiting on him. Because I mean, back in the days, like now there's so many famous people because of the internet. But back in the day, I mean, like this man was a superstar and still is, you know? Like as soon as you got on that television back in the day, I mean, people knew, I mean, it was just crazy, just a whole different thing. And there was just nobody bigger than Eminem. I mean, there was just nothing even comparable. Like the impact, it must be really hard for people of this like Gen Z generation to really wrap their head around what it was like in the early 2000s and the 90s when media was really like the TV and MTV culture and radio and how impactful these things were. And like I said, there was just nothing bigger than Eminem, man. He's just that guy. And it looks like it had, an impact on him, so.
Call me an asshole, I'm glad cause I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news, every day I am. Radio won't even play my jam cause I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news, every day I am. I don't know, it's just the way I am.
Imagine just dropping a huge shit and then somebody wants to give you their mixtape. That used to be I remember that back in the day when people come up to you at the mall and try to sell you a mixtape or something. I always told them like, dude, I'm not going to buy it, but I'll listen to it. I promise you I'll listen to it. And sometimes they would give you the mixtape and I actually found some cool shit that way, but yeah. All right, friends, we still vibing? You guys still here with me? You still good? Let's dive into one more. Let's dive into one more record. So we listened to, some funny pre-record deals. So even though he released it once he got a record deal, I'm pretty sure he recorded Just Don't Give a Fuck before he was signed. Then that got put on the Slim Shady LP. We listened to Role Model, which was like a funny record. We listened to The Way I Am, which is a more serious record, kind of, reflecting on the fame. Now let's make one that was kind of geared towards the ladies, for as much as the song was ever geared towards the ladies. And that song is Superman. I'm going to pretend like I don't know who that is.
You alright, baby? Yeah.
It's weird because when I look at young Eminem, he kind of looks like me. So it's watching these old videos now, because when I was a kid, I didn't, you know what I mean? It's kind of weird now.
Talk to me.
You want me to tell you something? I know what you want to hear. I know you want me, baby. I think I want you too.
I think I love you, baby.
I think I love
I so hope he knocked her down in real life.
you too. I'm here to save you, girl. Come be in Shady's world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you too. They call me Superman. I'm here to rescue you. I wanna save you, girl. Come be in Shady's world.
Oh boy, you drive me crazy.
Bitch, you make they call me Superman. Leap tall hoes in a single bound. I'm single now.
I'm not gonna lie, I listened to Eminem when I was younger, and I think honestly listening to his music kind of gave me a fucked up view on like women and relationships and stuff like that. A lot of this shit I kind of had to unlearn in my brain as I got older, just realizing like, a lot of the entertainment value in some of this stuff. But it just is what it is. It was different times for sure.
Got no ring on his finger now. I never let another chick bring me down in a relationship. Save it, bitch. Babysit. You make me sick. Superman ain't saving shit. Girl, you can jump on Shady's dick. Straight from the hip, cut to the chase. I tell a motherfucking slut to her face. Play no games, say no names. Ever since I broke up with what's her face, I'm a different man. Kiss my ass, kiss my lips. Bitch, why ass? Kiss my dick, hit my cash. I'd rather have you whip my ass. Don't put out, I'll put you out. Won't get out, I'll push you out. Puss blew out, poppin' shit. Wouldn't piss on fire to put you out. Am I too nice? Buy you ice. Bitch, if you died, wouldn't buy you life. What you trying to be my new wife? What, you Mariah? Fly through twice. But I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. Maybe I'll love you one day. Maybe we'll someday grow. Till then, just sit your drunk ass on that fucking runway, ho. I can't be your Superman. Can't be your Superman. Can't be your Superman. Can't be your Superman. I can't be your Superman. Can't be your Superman. Can't be your Superman. Your Superman. Superman. Can't be your
Very based.
Can't be your Superman. Your Superman. Your Superman. Don't get me wrong. I love these hoes. It's no secret. Everybody knows. Yeah, we fuck. So what? That's about as far as your buddy goes. We'll be friends. I call you again. I chase you around every bar you attend. Never know what kind of car I'll be in. We'll see how much you be partying in. You don't want that, neither do I. I don't want to flip when I see you with guys. Too much pride between you and I. Not a jealous man, but females lie. But I guess that's just what sluts do. How could it ever be just us two? I never loved you enough to trust you. We just met and I just fucked you. But I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. Maybe I'll love you one day. Maybe we'll someday grow. Till then.
The Kangol hat. There's nothing more early 2000s. Actually, that was a 90s thing, but he brought it back hard. Damn, I should get one of those.
Just sit your drunk ass on that fucking runway, ho. I know you want me, baby. I think I want you too.
I think I love you, baby.
I think I love you too. I'm here to save you, girl. Come be in Shady's world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you too. They call me Superman. I'm here to rescue you. I wanna save you, girl. Come be in Shady's world.
Oh boy, you drive me crazy.
Bitch, you make me First thing you say.
I'm not phased. I hang around big stars all day.
Isn't that the same chick that...
I don't see what the big deal is anyway. You're just plain old Marshall to me.
Ooh yeah, girl, run that game.
Haley Jade, I love that name. Love that tattoo. What's that say? Rotten pieces. That's great.
First off, you don't know Marshall at all, so don't.
Look at what he's wearing. Imagine somebody wearing that nowadays. Imagine seeing a white guy wearing that.
At all, so don't grow partial. That's ammo for my arsenal. I slap you off that bar stool. There goes another lawsuit. Leave handprints all across you. Good loaded, woaded. You must be going off that water bottle. You want what you can't have. Ooh, girl, that's too damn bad. Don't touch what you can't grab. End up with two backhands. Put anthrax on the Tampax and slap you till you can't stand. Girl, you just blew.
I love how like this... I mean, maybe there's something else I can't think of, but this was the one radio song you ever had that was just kind of geared towards females sonically, and he's still just talking about shit that Eminem would be talking about, you know?
Your chance, don't mean to ruin your plans, but I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. Maybe I'll love you one day, maybe we'll someday grow. Till then, just sit your drunk ass on that fucking runway, ho. I know you want me, baby. I think I want you too.
I think I love you, baby.
I think I love you too. I'm here to save you, girl. Come be in Shady's world. I wanna grow together. Let's let our love unfurl. You know you want me, baby. You know I want you too. They call me Superman. I'm here to rescue you. I wanna save you, girl. Come be in Shady's world.
Oh boy, you drive me crazy.
Bitch, you make me Earl.
Fire, dude. That was a great dose of nostalgia. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. Very fun. Yeah, 2002. Crazy. I mean, that was like, you know, Nirvana was like a 4-year run as well. I mean, and, you know, Eminem had a big run after that. He'll always be a legend, but that was just kind of that time period. Like, for me, 99 to like 2002, 2004-ish maybe. Eminem was just, there'll never be anything else like it. Please be sure to like the video. Let me know if you have any suggestions for videos, things you might want to hear me chop it up about. And I appreciate you guys so much. Deuces.